Hey guys, it's Holy Moly. Today I wanted to do a video on all of the changes that I incorporate into my everyday makeup slash skincare routine during the winter. I do not have the same skincare routine during the winter and fall months that I do in the spring and summer. My skin is very sensitive to weather changes, especially when it comes to getting dry. So I find that I have to change my products a little bit, tweak my routine a little bit during the winter so that I can keep my skin hydrated and not irritated. Also, just I kind of switch makeup when I'm, in the winter months, just because I like different finishes in the winter. I like semi matte slash matte during the winter. Um, Normally I prefer semi-matte just because I think matte looks too dry, especially because it's so cold out already and so dry out. You don't want to look even more dry. Um, so a couple things I've changed. I've changed my moisturizer. The one that I've been using as of late, which I have just changed, is the oil-free moisturizing facial lotion for sensitive skin. Now this is the generic brand slash dupe of the Neutrogena one, and it's a pretty big bottle. It is an okay moisturizer, but it stings, you guys. Like, I was really excited to try this because it says fragrance free, hypoallergenic for sensitive skin, won't clog pores, also oil free and alcohol free. So I was like, wow, this is going to be really great on my skin. And I noticed that when I was applying it, if I had any kind of acne at the time, any breakouts, any irritation, this would really irritate my face. So I'm not sure what in it is giving me such irritation, but I can't use it. I almost have a feeling that the Neutrogena brand itself might not have this problem. It may be the fact that this is generic. I don't know. But anyway, I had to switch. And what I'm using now is Cetaphil. I say Cetaphil. It is the Cetaphil Moisturizing Facial Lotion, or just moisturizing lotion. It has macadamia nut oil, which is extremely soothing to your skin. I started using it a couple of days ago, and I have really noticed a difference in how well hydrated and how less red my skin is. I get pretty irritated red cheeks in the winter when I cleanse my skin, and that moisturizer just seems to really help. I use it when I get out of the shower, so I use it at night, and I use that, I layer it. I have been layering it with extra virgin olive oil. I add a little bit of that on top for extra moisture at night, and in the morning, I use a completely different moisturizer. I use the Eucerin Redness Relief Daily Perfecting Lotion. It's for sensitive skin. It comes in these little packets. I have a ton of these little packets, so I've been using them. It's a green tinted moisturizer. It is amazing at getting redness out of your skin, and it's really soothing. It has licorice extract to kind of soothe redness and also help with pigmentation. So that's great. I'm really liking that. It's not clogging my pores, and it's a little thicker than normal moisturizers, so I'm definitely loving that. And the other thing that I've been changing is I changed out my makeup setting spray. Now, as you know, I've been using the my own version of MAC Fix Plus makeup setting spray, and I still am, but I took a few ingredients out of it. The tea tree oil and the peppermint oil. Now, I have nothing against them. They smell amazing. They're great at helping acne, but they can be drying to your face. So I decided to make it a little more basic during this winter and just focus on the hydrating aspect of a makeup setting spray. So this is just water, glycerin, and a little bit of my Pond's Dry Skin Cream Moisturizer, which is great, by the way. The only problem I have with this is the scent. I'm not a fan of the scent. But this is one of those makeup staples where you can really not go wrong with this. I've used this my entire life, basically, and this is great at taking makeup off as well. So I added a little bit of that, as opposed to when I was adding this lotion to my makeup setting spray. So this is just, it is not going to irritate your skin. It's a little more hydrating than the one before. It's not going to treat acne, but it's really good for the winter. It keeps your face looking dewy and fresh, so I've definitely changed that. Now, the other thing that I have changed is I have now incorporated diaper rash cream into my skincare routine as a daily thing. I made it a staple for my skincare routine. I use this at night, and I have found that this works wonders on acne, scabs, and redness. I apply this to my eyebrows, all over my eyebrows, underneath, and in this little section right here after I pluck my eyebrows. It gets rid of all the redness, all the irritation, any little bumps. It's also really good for razor burn. This is great for after plucking your eyebrows, and it's also great if you have a scab. I had an acne scab a couple weeks ago from a breakout, and I was really worried that it wasn't going to go away. I put this on, and literally 2 hours later I wiped it off, and as I was wiping off the cream, the scab came with it. Sounds disgusting, but it literally, it didn't dry up the scab, it actually softened it enough to just come right off. So it didn't start bleeding again. It basically healed up right away. And that was great because it was a pretty big scab. So I've been using this whenever I have any breakouts, and it reduces the redness and pimples, it gets rid of the scabbing, and it will prevent it from scarring as well, because when you pick at scabs, as you probably know, it can scar pretty badly if you know, are just picking at it all the time. So I've definitely changed that, and this is great. Now, I have found my new love of my life when it comes to chapped lips. I think I've talked in a previous video, in my chapped lips video, that I have sort of sworn to myself that I was not going to get chapped lips this winter, and I was right. Well, we'll see. It's a couple more months of winter. It's really still fall, basically, but it feels like winter. I have been using the Aquaphor Healing Ointment, and I had heard so many great things about this, and I didn't realize, but we actually had a tube of this at home in our medicine cabinet. Now, you know, I don't know what's really different from this, between this and Vaseline, because both of them have petroleum, but I think the difference is that this has mineral oil and glycerin. So I'm not sure, but whatever it is amazing. It's much thicker than Vaseline, but it's so soothing and so healing. You put a layer of this on at night, it will not come off. Next morning, it's still on my lips, and it helps chapping, redness, just anything. So this is great. I've been using this. I've been mixing it with you know, like pigments and things to make my own little tinted lip balms. I've been putting this under and over lipstick. This is great. I use this all the time now, and it's also a great cuticle treatment if you have dry cuticles. Just a little bit of this goes a really, really long way when it comes to dry cuticles. So this is one of my new Holy Grail products. And then drinking a lot of water. I don't drink enough water generally. I've been kind of vowing to drink a whole lot more water this winter, because that's the number one thing you can do to keep your skin looking healthy and, you know, hydrated and plump during this, the winter. You know, when you are dehydrated, your skin is going to draw moisture out and use that to hydrate itself, and so your skin is going to look not fresh, not hydrated, not plump, full of moisture. But when you drink a lot of water, that really helps, and it helps flush out toxins too, so it's great. So that's it. That's my changes. I will do one for hair and makeup in another video, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!